Okay, today we are installing a back windshield on a 2000 or on a Mule four-seater. So this only fits the four-seater. Your windshield will come to you like this, may have a little bit different coating on the top. And you'll come with a little packet that has your instructions and 8 little Velcro straps. The most important thing, obviously, here's a big thing. Put the Velcro straps in first. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. I would leave the protective plastic on until I got done doing this, just because you got to lay this on top of something and you don't want to mar it up. And as you're doing this, take these clamps and these straps and actually slide them all the way through. So you may have to just pinch this little back piece here just a hair. As you go to slide it through, there's a little where this overlaps and folds together. You may just have to give a slight little pinch right there. Can you see that okay? To just slide that in. But you want these to be pressed tight against it. And fuzzy side facing you. Fuzzy side of the strap facing you. Stick that in like that. Fuzzy side. And I'm going to go through and do all the, so like on the top of the windshield, where the rounded part is, if you'll notice I am, see in there just like there, you just, sometimes it's a little hard to fit through, just kind of pinch that and twist it a little bit, slip right in. So on this, we want to make sure that we're going through the top slot on the top of the windshield, like this one. This all makes a difference when you go to hook it together. If you got them on the wrong ones, it makes it twice as hard to try to put this on. And on this one, I'm going to go on this outside guy right here. These ones aren't actually, the two outside edges aren't as important. Now, on the bottom of the windshield, we're going to go in the upper slot. So there's 2 slots. There's a lower slot and an upper slot. We want to go through the upper slot. Again, all these little things are important because it makes it easier when you go strap it down. And get the rest of my straps here. Again, always fuzzy side facing you on the straps. Fuzzy side facing you. Okay. Now that we got that done, I'm going to peel this protective coating off. Now, a quick note I didn't say beforehand. Don't peel the protective coating off unless you like the windshield, because you cannot return it now. Once the protective coating is removed, non-returnable. So make sure it all fits up before it's going to fit. So if you got this Mule, it's going to fit just like I'm going to show you. Because I have a CNC, so this thing is exactly the same for yours as the one that I sell 3,000 down the road from now. So it's going to fit. What you got to determine is if there's anything you don't like about it, don't take off the protective plastic. This is a point where if you choose to, you could also peel off this protective plastic and shove these through here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you kind of how I do it, because it's inevitable to get fingerprints on it, so I just want to reduce them as much as possible. I also don't know how you can install this properly without a second person, so I'm going to have Brandon step over here and help me. We okay on the whole overall. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to line up our two end ones, our 2 end slots right here, and this buckle is going to hit right against where that is, and Brandon's got the exact same thing over there. Now we're going to take this, I guess I should peel that a little bit. I'm going to get my fingerprints on it. Okay. Well, we just have to clean it after. One of the two reasons why I did these Velcro straps is we're kind of getting this ready. You good over there? There's two things on the Velcro straps. Why we use Velcro straps on this. One is it's a square bar, not really good clamps for it. Number two, and probably just as important, is it's impossible to wash the back of this windshield. So occasionally you're going to need to take it off and, you know, wash it. So the only way to do that properly is to remove it off. So this makes it a little bit easier to remove it. If you decide to reduce your wind resistance while towing, which can also be a thing, you can pop it on and off pretty easy. Though I would warn you against doing that, because the downside to taking a windshield off is that that is the most susceptible time to scratching. People, and I've so many years, so I'm not big on taking windshields off. I've had so many people that have had other competitive products from other companies and their windshields aren't designed to be towed down the freeway. And that person is taking that windshield off and then they throw it in the back of their truck or something like that. And the next thing you know, it's sliding around the back of the truck. They forget about it for a day or two, come back to it, and it's all scratched up. So I wouldn't take it off unless I'm just leaving it at home or putting it in my motorhome trailer or something like that so it's safe. Okay, so now it's a really pretty easy install. We've done the hardest part. Set your two top ones so you got your height, and set your two, you can say, I tighten that one down there. There's no real rhyme or reason to this after that, because once you get the two sides set correctly, that buckle against there, we're just going to simply go through here and tie. Now, as you're doing this, you want to give a little force to your strap so that when you go to put this through this buckle, the buckle stays as tight to the windshield as humanly possible. That's what we want to accomplish. It'll give you the most amount of Velcro adhesion. So, center one, you got to kind of feed it through from this side. And then secure it from inside. So again, you kind of see how I'm pulling that strap nice and tight before I actually loop it through this buckle, because if there's a big flop of strap out there, that buckle is going to come my way, and I don't want it to. So this guy is hard not to install correct, because if you line up where the slots in here are, it just fits. And if your slot is too far that way, then it's too far that way. It's because you got to make sure this is in the right position so that you do not, oh, big thing. Well, I just lost my microphone, so hopefully you got my rambling. But the big thing here is that I made my windshield one, it doesn't go all the way to the top because there's nothing to hold this to, and it would be a nightmare driving down the freeway. It would rattle and potentially be hazardous. And I also made my windshield so it fits inside this, so you never need to take off this windshield to make your bed the full-size bed. It's going to slide right between these roll bars. So, designed with intention. And I think that's our last strap. Brandon got me taken care of over there. We're going to jump in, secure this one nice and tight. Okay, we are installed on the back windshield. Now, maintenance. Rinse it off with water first. All back windshields are going to be in a mar-resistant material. We're not doing the non-mar material for back windshields because they're too hard to clean and too susceptible to scratching. Like I say, on the inside, you can rinse it off with some water, but to clean it properly, you're probably gonna need to take it off. Again, part of the reason to the easy strapping system makes it pretty simple. Loosen those up, pop it off, wash off the inside. However you choose to do that, but rinse it off with water first, dry it off with a clean microfiber cloth. You wanna reduce static electricity on it, use use like a Novus One. We sell a Novus One product, which is phenomenal and beats pretty much everything out there. It's $10 a bottle from us. If you can find it in your local place, fantastic. We also sell like microfibers, clean cloth systems to keep your windshields nice and clean. That's basically all you need to do. Never, ever, ever use Windex. Let me reiterate that. Never ever use Windex, never ever use a paper towel. I will guarantee, even with the more resistant material, if you read on the directions of Windex or you read on the directions of more resistant windshields, they will say, do not ever use Windex. It's acidic to plastics and horrible to be used on plastics. That's my air system, not me passing air. Thank you. Appreciate your business. Have a great day.